Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to another episode. I'm David, and this episode will be on. It's basically a status update, so I'll give it a nice title afterwards. Well, let's see where it goes. I've been away for a week in Germany. I had a lot of time there, and it was my holiday, and my head was like, okay, it's a holiday, let's work the entire time. Now you finally have time to create a lot of videos. So I indulged it. I put all my stuff in my bag. I brought it. I even tried to record a video there, but it really felt not for that time. So it didn't work out. Maybe that's also a thing that doesn't really work well for me. Right now, like in 55 minutes, I have to be somewhere. So there's some kind of time pressure now. And that's usually when at work, that's how I work best as well. And I think that works the same here. So I'm curious to know how that is for you. Do you work well under pressure, or do you need all the space in the world? For me, it's kind of like the numerology number 5. They need to have like boundaries, limitations. And then within that playing field, they can go all out. That's where they play best. And this kind of feels the same for me. So I have this hour, I can do whatever I want in this, and I try to make the most of it. And my head says now, so if you screw up this video, this is over. But it doesn't matter, because the intention is enough. Also, I want to thank all the new subscribers for coming to the channel. Thank you very much. I really loved still getting a lot of new subscribers while not even recording videos. So at first I thought I was really being rewarded for creating videos, but thank you for showing me that I don't really need to create videos. I can just get new followers with the ones that I already have, and that feels amazing. It feels great, because that makes me feel that what I'm doing really matters for you. So I love that. Yeah, so a couple of things. What I really like now is that I'm being watched now more than the hours I work in a month. So on a monthly basis, I'm getting more hours of viewers. So I really love that. So thank you for that. In my mind, I keep setting it a little bit bigger and bigger, the goal. And it keeps expanding. So thank you for that. All right. So in Germany, I didn't really do that much, which was the point, because it was holiday. I didn't have to do much. But a lot of things happened still. So for you who do know that I'm working on that Dragon project, the Dragon NFT for Solana, and I'm gonna launch it the end of this month, the 28th of February. And I created all the dragons. They're all there. I have all 888 of them. I actually created a couple of extra ones. Even today I created a couple. I can't help myself, and I know that a couple are gonna fall away. So I'm just that I will discard at some point, and then I already have backup dragons there, who will then be coming into in the collection. So I'm really excited about that. What else? Yes, I'm going to Abraham Hicks. Abraham Hicks has been on my list for I'm not sure, but probably since 2010. I think I know them since 2006. I think it's been on my list since 2010. But they never came to the Netherlands. I think in 2019 they were for the first time. I tried to get tickets. It was too expensive back then, and I didn't end up going. And last year they were here as well, and I was this close to going, but eventually I didn't go. As it wasn't for then, I was still a little bit in my dark night of the soul, and it would not have been good for me to be there right now I'm out of that, and I am ready to receive all the information that I will get there. So it's a 2-day workshop on the law of attraction, and for me it's going to be a 2-day workshop on channeling, because I really want to feel that energy in the room when Esther is channeling. I've been doing a lot of channeling on my holiday as well, which was how I started my day. And my girlfriend was also doing a course, so I would go on walks by myself. And one of the things that Daniel Scranton said, I'm doing his master course in channeling, and he said channel near a body of water. So that's what I did. I went to kind of a lake and sat there on a bench in front of the lake and just went channeling. And nowadays I record everything. Actually, I started that from the beginning, because in the beginning I was doing automatic writing. That worked really well. I actually did that before I enrolled in this course. So I did that already, but now I'm doing it after the channel session. So he has these recordings, I do them, and then I started writing, but now I'm starting speaking. And it's kind of the same, it kind of feels the same. The funny thing is, I would start, let's see, do I have it here? Yeah, there we go. So this would be my way to get answers at first. So you would ask a question about something, like, you ask a question. I don't know. I'm totally blank right now. But let's because all the thinking about this future stuff, you can't really ask future stuff, because you can still jump timelines and it can all be a possibility. So let's say did I make the right decision by starting this channel? Okay, so it's spinning in a circle now. Is it valuable for other people? And it says it is. So I would do things like this. And as you can see, that is a very, very slow process. I've channeled a lot through that. Which I still don't know if it's true. But I'm trusting. And right now I'm in the mindset of just anything that I'm channeling. For now, everything is true. I will just accept it as truth for now, with this is the truth for now. I'm just going to do that for a period of time. That's actually also what one of the collectives said during my channeling last week. No, it was this week. So I thought, yeah, I was already doing that for the dowsing, the pendeling. So I thought, okay, let's do that for the vocal channeling as well. And in the beginning it's a bit weird, because you're just talking to yourself, but at some point also, well, especially this morning, I spoke for 20 minutes and it just keeps coming. It just keeps coming and keeps coming. And it's not like the other channelers. It's not like Abraham or Bashar or Daniel or whoever, because they really go a little bit to the back, and then it kind of feels like they are in control. And for me it's different, and I think also because of my dark night of the soul, there's a big wall up that I cannot give control away completely, because otherwise I will die. That's basically what it felt like. And for me it works a little bit different. So you have like people that can really hear a voice in their head, and I've had that on a couple of occasions where I just got a message, but I asked my guides, I'm like, okay, so I was trying to channel and a voice went really loud, and it startled me, and it was so loud that my heart was pounding like crazy, and like, okay guys, don't do that anymore. That doesn't work. I'm totally out of it, and my adrenaline was through the roof. Like, okay, don't do that, because let's see you're meditating, you're doing your thing, and you're like, hey, and Bashar does the same thing. He does like, and to you good day, and when he does that, every time he does that, I have to laugh. That's the first thing. But when he does it, I get startled and I'm off the rails. So I'm not in my channeling session anymore. So what is happening now, which is really nice, is it's more like thoughts coming in. So it kind of like it feels like they're just my own thoughts, and I just pick on those thoughts. And when it's kind of like pulling on a thread or something. When I pull on it, another piece comes here, and then another piece, and then another piece. So I just keep talking and talking and talking and talking, and then new words appear, and I just keep talking. While other people, they have like this download. They have the entire package of everything, plop, in their head, and then they're just whoa. They're just throwing it all out there. I've not had that experience yet through this type of channeling. I have had this a lot with business ideas, that I'm like, at some point I created a lot of games. Then a game idea would pop up in my head, and I would have the whole game. Like, holy shit, that's nice. I love it. And I would start building it, and usually I found out that some other company was already working on this, and that's why I received it, because I was on the same frequency. So we were both on that frequency receiving it, and they already started. So yeah, it was nice. So, and also a lot of times this happens, but the others are working on it, but they actually don't finish it. So you can still kind of do it. But as you can see, because now I'm speaking, and I went from this to writing. So you're writing stuff out, which is a lot quicker. But from writing, I have not really done that, even though I'm way faster like this, because I'm a programmer, so this is how I type. And I'm also a programmer. It's not my only thing I do, but the speaking is even faster. So I'm going from yes and no to stories, to spoken word stories, and that's the fastest. And sometimes they talk so fast, or I talk so fast through the things that come up. And the funny thing is I am really present, but I'm not per se paying attention to the words, because when I pay attention to the words, and it still happens, but you have all these associations with a word. Like the bird is the word. Like you have all these associations with things. So I try to say it as distant as possible. So I'm just trying to say the word, and I'm not trying to say the meaning of the word. So if you know what I mean. Even also with the typing, when I'm doing it, I'm always doing it on my phone, so that's why it's like this. I'm typing, and I'm just trying to focus on the structure of the word and the mechanism of typing, and not really the words. And I was reading back some of my channeled messages that I wrote down, and I was reading it like, did I write this? When did I write this? And I always put the date in front of it, so I know when I wrote it, and I know sometimes from who it is. I have a couple of names for them, and just some names I came up with because I had to label them, because I like labeling. It makes it easier to talk about things. And labels will change, but it's nice. It's cool how this is all progressing, and yeah, I'm really happy with how it's going, because it's going Yeah, you guys, I really want to explain this to you, but it's hard to explain if you don't know where I came from. You don't know where I am. You know, I'm telling you where I am now, but I can't really explain where I came from with this in the Dark Night of the Soul. So I have promised to create a video on this a lot of times, and I will do that because it will explain this a lot better, and you can imagine what it will feel like. Well, a little bit, kind of, and it will make it all easier. But let's say that what I'm doing now was not even physically possible. Not that I was physically impaired, but I was having a really tough time, and that's over now. I'm so grateful for that. So, and I actually I asked my guides about this, or the one I was channeling yesterday. It feels very distant. It was this morning. It was a couple of hours ago. I asked them about this, but I also asked them about this yesterday, and we kind of came back on this topic, and they said that this was absolutely necessary on this timeline. In other timelines, it wasn't necessary, but on this timeline, you had to go through something this awful, and it did a lot with your body. And because of it, you are now super receptive to every little change in your body, which is necessary to become a good channeler. That was basically one of their messages. And I totally understand it. And they also said I agreed to this before coming here. And I can absolutely imagine myself saying, yes, I will take on this burden to help a lot of people. Because that's the kind of guy or the kind of soul that I am. But would I do it again? I'm not sure. I think I would not. It was really scary and really hard. But hey, we did it. We did it. We are still here. So, I'm here to help you guys. And also, actually that's the point. I'm not working on getting further along with the numerology numbers. I really want to do it, but for some reason something is kind of holding me back. And also, what Bashar says, you follow your bliss and you follow your highest excitement, and you do it until it takes you no further and further. He does talk a little bit like that. And it felt to me like I'm not getting any excitement anymore about creating the numerology videos. And the completionist within me wants me to do all the videos. And that's also, there's a two-way street here, because on one hand, I'm like, okay, there's a lot of resistance here, so I need to do this. On the other hand, the excitement here is gone, so I should stop with this. So that's kind of the crossroads that I'm at right now. The thing is, the 6 in terms of which numbers listen best to an 11. The 6th is the one that listens the least to me. That probably maybe resonates the least with me, but it was clear. I got this the schedule, and you can see how the percentages. But yeah, I also know that this is not why I'm doing this. And if let's say 100 6s watch it, and only for one something resonates that helps them, then it's already worth it for me to create that video. I've actually started a couple of times already, and it just every time it blows up in my face. So it's not working yet, and I don't want to force it, because then the video will be bad and it will not be of any use. But I do still feel like I really want to continue this. So look forward to that, because I am looking forward to, for some reason, it's the 6. And if you're a 6, it's nothing against you. It has nothing to do with you, because you are a wonderful being, and you're like the caring backbone of our society. But for some reason, it doesn't really resonate. And if I think about the numbers that are still coming and all the laws that I'm still gonna do, that you've put your notifications on for, and why you subscribe. Well, partially. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the others, especially the 8, the 888, because it's also an 8 year. So I wanna get that one done as well. And I think I still have to create 16 or 18 videos on numerology, and then you have all the laws, and I think there's let's say there's 13 laws, and those are a little bit shorter videos. So I will be coming back to that, but I just wanted to give you guys this status update. And this month is gonna be amazing. I came back yesterday from my holiday, and I played my first football match yesterday already, and we won. We dominated. We didn't dominate. We won 5-2. It was a nice game. We actually played Catenaccio. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. We're gonna blow this thing up coming over this year, and you'll be one of the people to say I followed him when he was still under 1,000. So yeah, just do that, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Much love, and bye bye.